दुःखातिगो भवेत् तमहं सर्वदा वन्दे श्रीमद्वल्लभनन्दनम् अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमामि हृदये शेषे लीलाक्षिराभिषायिनम् लक्ष्मीसहस्रलीलाभिः सेव्यमानम् कलानिधिम् चतुर्भिश्च त्रिभिस्तथा षड्भिर्विराजते योऽसौ पञ्चधा हृदये मम पञ्चधा हृदये मम पञ्चधा हृदये मम।
चरण स्पर्श ठाकुर जी, महाप्रभु जी and Yamunama. Danvat pranam to my Guruji and everyone's beloved JJ Shri, Dr. H. Dwarkeshlaji Mahoday Shri. Jai Shri Krishna to all our Vaishnavas. With the divine blessings of my Thakurji and Guruji, I, Arman Trishna Morjaria, from Nairobi, Kenya hereby bring to you content related to Pushtimarg, our Thakurji and teachings of JJ in English. I will be posting content as frequently as possible in the forms of videos and shorts. Please ensure to subscribe to the channel, comment and hit the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Kindly also share the content with your family and friends so as to spread the wings of Pushtimarg globally. Let's commence today's video. Today, we shall discuss the Ashtasakhas. Who are Ashtasakhas? They were Shri Krishna's 8 divine friends. Shri Gusainji arranged for Kirtan, which means devotional songs, to be sung 8 times a day in front of Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna had 8 divine intimate friends who were not only his devotees but also composers and singers of his Kirtan. They were Shri Chaturbhuj Das Ji, Shri Chita Swami, Shri Govind Swami, Shri Nand Das Ji, Shri Parmanand Das Ji, Shri Surdas Ji, Shri Kumbhan Das Ji, Shri Krishna Das Ji. A good way to remember the Ashtasakha is to use the key Charlie Chaplin Goes North. C is for Chaturbhuj Das Ji. C is for Chita Swami. G is for Govind Swami. N is for Nand Das Ji. He also sent a letter which said PSKK, in which P is for Parmanand Das Ji. S is for Surdas Ji. K is for Kumbhan Das Ji. K is for Krishna Das Ji. It's very easy to remember as you take the first letter of each word and correspond it with the respective Ashtasakha. Egg. Charlie would be Chaturbhuj Das Ji, Chaplin would be Chita Swami, etc. Shri Krishna showed many of his divine sports to his intimate friends, and he still does to his chosen ones. One of Shri Krishna's divine forms is Srinath Ji. Let's now discuss each Sakha briefly. 1. Kumbhandas Ji's son, Chaturbhuj Das Ji was the youngest out of the Ashtasakhas. Kumbhandas Ji experienced great pleasure when he had the darshan of Srinath Ji with 4 hands. Chaturbhuj means 4 hands, thus when he received the news of his child's birth, he named his son Chaturbhuj Das Ji. When Chaturbhuj Das Ji was only 41 days old, he was bestowed with Ashtakshar mantra. He was immensely graced as he recited the Brahm Sambandh mantra in the presence of Shri Krishna himself. He had darshan of Shri Krishna's mysterious sports. Shri Gusainji also bestowed upon him the darshan of the divine couple. His famous kirtan is Shri Govardhan Samvarelal, Tum bin rahyo na jay. He could not be without Shri Krishna even for a moment, otherwise he would cry continuously. 2. Chita Swami was once a great sinner. After Shri Gusainji graced him, he became a divine devotee and an intimate friend of Shri Krishna. He was a great poet who composed many kirtan for Shri Krishna. He saw Shri Gusainji as Shri Krishna himself. Shri Gusainji proved his divine powers when Chita Swami placed a fake coin and rotten coconut as a gift at his feet. However, Shri Gusainji converted the fake coin into real money and the rotten coconut was cut and distributed as prasad to everyone present. Chita Swami was amazed and sincerely asked to be forgiven for his foolish actions. He also experienced divine visions such as Shri Gusainji sitting simultaneously both inside Shri Navneet Priyaji's temple and also in his room. He noticed Shri Gusainji's dual presence again at Gopalpur in Jatipura and Gokul. He sang a kirtan, "There is no distinction between the Supreme Lord and Shri Gusainji." Once, King Akbar and Chita Swami were graced when they had the darshan of Shri Navneet Priyaji swinging and rocking the cradle in which Shri Gusainji was graciously seated. 3. Shri Govind Swamiji. He was extremely pleased with Shri Gusainji when he was bestowed with the darshan of Shri Navneet Priyaji. Shri Govind Swami composed many kirtan. His spontaneous inspiration resulted in a poetic meter, grammar, and mode of music, rhetoric from the depth of his heart. He had the beautiful darshan of the king of Vraj, Shri Krishna, who was stringing the beads of Gazamoti, which is a type of a pearl, at Kund's main gate. He did not see any difference between Shri Yamunaji and Shri Swaminiji. He believed that since body produced waste products such as urine and stool, he was not worthy of taking a bath in the Shri Yamunaji river. When one of the folds of Srinathji's turban was not done properly, Srinathji himself ordered Govind Swamiji to fold it properly. Srinathji used to play many divine sports with him, for example hitting pebbles. 4. Shri Nand Das Ji. During his early years, his mind and heart would waver whenever he saw anything beautiful. Once he joined a group of people going to Dwarka because people had told him that the divine form of Ranchhodji was extremely beautiful. He stayed at Mathura for 10 days, but then dissociated from that group where unfortunately his mind and heart became fixed on a Kshatriya's wife. However, when Nand Das Ji was graced by Shri Gusainji, he completely forgot about the Kshatriya's wife. When Shri Gusainji gave him his first taste of Mahaprasad, Nand Das Ji experienced indescribable divine pleasure. He was on a higher level of being graced by the darshan and form of Shri Navneet Priyaji. He sang the kirtan Prat Samay Shri Vallabha Sutko Uthat Hi Rasna Lijiye Naam, which means one must always remember Shri Vallabh after getting up early in the morning. He then became introverted, as he concentrated on Shri Krishna and began to develop his divine sense. He then became capable to translate some of the verses of Srimad Bhagavat. When his brother Tulsidas came to Vraj, Tulsidas had the darshan of Srinathji assuming the form of Lord Ram with his bow and arrow. Nand Das Ji and Roop Manjari left this world to reach the divine realm on the same day, as they did not want to reveal the mystery of the divine sports of Shri Krishna. 5. Shri Paramanand Das Ji. He was from Kannauj village and born in 1446 AD. His father received great wealth on the day he was born, thus he was named Paramanand, which means supreme bliss. He was gifted with an innate talent for composing kirtan and had a sweet and enchanting voice. His fame as a devotional singer and composer was well known. He experienced a divine dream in which he had the darshan of Shri Navneet Priya Ji. Here he saw the divine form with a large heap of butter in the shape of a ball in one of his hands. He saw no difference between Shri Krishna and Shri Vallabhacharya Ji. They were, and still are, both one and the same. He composed kirtan describing Shri Krishna's mysterious divine sports as a child. He has sung an amazing kirtan describing the divine pain experienced by him from his separation from God called Ziya Ki Saadh Ziya Mein Hi Rahi. He has sung other famous kirtans such as Ye Mangu Shri Gopijan Vallabha, meaning, O Gopijan Vallabha, I humbly request for human birth from you and the Lord. Hari Teri Lila Ki Sudhi, meaning, O Hari, I am reminded of your divine sports. He sung with such passion about Shri Krishna that Shri Vallabhacharya Ji became more absorbed in him and became unconscious. There was a time when Surdas Ji, Kumbhan Das Ji and Ram Das Ji went to enjoy Paramanand Das Ji's company, and he addressed them by affectionately saying, Aaye mere Nand Nandan ke pyare, meaning Nand Nandans, the Lord's most beloved, have come to my home. He has stated that the gopis are like flags of a temple, which means Gopi Prem Ki Dhwaja. Just like how a flag is beautiful when it flies at the top of every temple, so is the love of the gopis towards Shri Krishna. Shri Gusain Ji has stated that Paramanand Das Ji was like an ocean in the path of grace. 6th is Shri Surdas Ji. Surdas Ji was born on the 5th day of the bright half of Vaishakh month in the year 1479 AD in a village Sinhi, near Delhi. Unfortunately, he was born blind, thus totally bereft of eyesight. Shri Vallabhacharya Ji graced and inspired him to sing and compose songs relating to Shri Krishna's divine sports. With Shri Vallabhacharya Ji's grace, Surdas Ji then began to experience the darshan of Shri Krishna. Although blind to the material world, he had sight of the divine realm. All he saw and experienced was Shri Krishna. In this day and age, although many can see and experience the material world they live in, one has to ask the question, do I truly have the sense of sight? He composed 100,000 kirtans. Surdas Ji was greatly graced by Shri Krishna himself when he personally gave Surdas Ji water and protected his life. This is unfathomable. Shri Krishna himself gave his devotee water. In Pushti Marg, the devotee is Shri Krishna's servant, but here by his divine grace this relationship was reversed. He showers this special kind of grace on his dearest devotees. Thus, Shri Krishna looked after his Yog Kshema, meaning physical and all other needs. Shri Krishna even fulfilled Surdas Ji's life goal by composing 25,000 kirtans in one night. Surdas Ji was the incarnation of the devotee Uddhav Ji. Even the Mughal king Akbar became highly enlightened by his kirtan. 7. Kumbhan Das Ji. By caste, Kumbhan Das Ji was a Gorva Kshatriya. He was from Jamnavta village, which is located at the foot of Shri Giriraji mountain. Once Kumbhan Das Ji's father rendered selfless service to a saint. The saint then blessed him with a son. Thus, Kumbhandas Ji's father named his son Kumbhandas Ji. King Man Singh became mesmerized by Kumbhandas Ji's kirtan. Once he noted that Kumbhandas Ji did not have a mirror when he applied his tilak, the auspicious U mark, on his forehead. Instead he would use a leaf ball filled with water to help him. Mansingh then sent a mirror with a golden frame to him, but Kumbhandas Ji replied, "Our houses are made of grass. If a thief knows there is a golden mirror in our house, we may be hanged. We don't want that mirror." Man Singh was ready to give him money, but Kumbhandas Ji refused to accept it. Man Singh said, "You are a blessed soul. I have never seen a householder who is so perfectly detached." Kumbhandas Ji took the refuge of Srinath Ji only and said to him, "I cannot be without you even for a moment. A moment without you is like a long kalpa, meaning collection of many yugs." He was gifted with a sweet voice. King Akbar became enlightened by his kirtan and ordered his soldiers to bring Kumbhandas Ji to Delhi. However, Kumbhandas Ji went there deliberately wearing unsuitable attire. He was not keen on going and thought of singing in such a way that the king would not invite him back. He sang, "Jako man mohan angikar kare, eko kes khase nahi sar pe, jag jag bairpi e eri," meaning when Shri Krishna cares for his devotee, even the smallest hair of that devotee will not be harmed. He also sang, "Bhaktanko kaha sikri sankam," meaning the divine devotee has no interest with sikri city even if it's beautiful or majestic. Thus, Kumbhandas Ji was a detached divine devotee. The eighth Sakha is Shri Krishna Das Ji. He was Kannabi Patel by caste and born in the village Charotar of Khaira district. His family astrologer said to Krishnadas Ji's father, "Your son will become a great devotee of Shri Krishna. However, he will leave the house at a young age and remain unmarried." In his early years, Krishnadas Ji was devoted to the truth and duty. Once a thief had given 13,000 rupees to Krishnadas Ji's father, but Krishnadas Ji notified the king. Consequently, Krishnadas Ji's father lost chieftainship of the village and Krishnadas Ji left the house as predicted. He went to Jatipura and his life completely changed when he had the darshan of Srinath Ji. His whole being came to a standstill. He was then graced by Shri Vallabhacharya Ji, who bestowed him with the initiation ceremony of Namnivedan. He sung a kirtan, "Vallabha Patituddharan Jano," meaning Shri Vallabhacharya Ji bestows salvation to the fallen. He took on the incredible duty of management of Srinath Ji's temple. He showed unflinching courage by ousting the Godiyas. That incident is an example of how one should implement their duties, i.e. he took the right action at the right time to serve the right purpose to achieve the right result. There was a time when Srinath Ji performed Rasleela, divine dance, at Parsoli, Chandrasarovar. Here Krishnadas Ji sang a kirtan, and Shri Krishna was so happy that he threw a garland of jasmine flowers that he was wearing from his neck onto Shri Krishnadas Ji's neck. This was pure grace from Shri Krishna himself, and an example of what the path of grace is all about, pure love and affection. This marks the end of today's session. However, the video is still not over as we all have to sing the Ashray Pad. Please sing along. Till we meet again in the next video, signing off with Jai Shri Krishna.
दृढैन चरणान केरो भरोसो दृढैन चरणान केरो श्री वल्लभ नख चंद छटा बिन सब जग माज अंधेरो भरोसो दृढ़ न चरण केरो साधन और नहीं आकली में जासो होय निवेरो सूर कहाँ कहे द्विविधयादरो बिना मूल को चेरो भरोसो दृढ़ न चरण केरो दृढ़ न चरण केरो भरोसो दृढ़ न चरण दृढ़ न चरण दृढ़ न चरण के